So if somebody presents you with an opportunity, okay,
Yeah, in July. In Iowa.
being that our communication model is reactive, I say something, goes over to you, you interpret, compare, judge, and actually make a conclusion.
What does this thing look like with
Like,
price and design?
you perceive it a particular way. You analyze, accept, judge, evaluate what I said.
Same thing.
And you're not responding to what I said, you're responding to your evaluation or your perception of what I said. So you react to
I'm
that
gonna take my dad's family on.
based
I
on
have a lot of nieces.
your interpretations and judgments of
I
it.
know them from 10 years ago.
You say something back to me,
whenever I used to-
and I do the same. I evaluate, judge, and my actions or reaction is based on what that means to me or my perception of what you said. It's not based on whatever you're saying.
You got 3 brothers?
It's based on my perception of what you said. You get that?
But it was 8 years since I had seen it. So when I started going, okay, here's my list, I started calling
Okay.
people. And I go, you know what, I'm embarrassed to say this, but I never met the children.
Okay.
They're my brother's son.
Okay,
When you
so,
start with that vulnerability, the great
So-
the conversation, and they go, you know what? I said, I
So-
don't know what else to do other than ask for forgiveness.
when I say
Reset button here, I said,
something is possible,
I hope that when I'm up there.
like I present an opportunity for you,
But I do want to see.
Okay.
Whether you come or not.
and I say it's possible,
That we can have some kind of basis.
you're listening, not only do you have to hear it's possible,
So you know.
okay,
Second to the oldest.
you have to hear that it's possible for you.
I got an oldest brother, youngest brother, and I'm the fourth.
And the only thing that has it be possible for you is how you evaluate yourself with regards to that. Okay, so like, I could say, it's possible to earn $1 million a day. You go, well, yeah, it's possible because Bill Gates earns it. All these people earn $1 million a day. And I go, okay, well, it's possible for you to earn $1 million per day, and you don't have the same response. Oh yeah, sure it is, right?
Right.
Because you look at yourself and your situation and your past and conclude it's not possible. And when you conclude that, that's the end of the story,
Her birthday was yesterday and we talked.
right?
Right. Yes.
And then you have that sinking feeling, oh, it's possible for somebody, but not for me, I'm left out.
About any and everything, about her grandkids. And, she has a grandkid
Okay.
who just graduated from.
Now,
School,
there's,
boys' school.
or you say, well, it's possible if
Priesthood, which was
I learn more, I get the right techniques, I know the right people, I blah, 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 right? There's all of this, I need to be better or I'm insufficient right now.
I was in Chicago.
I need more, better, or different of myself and other people. I need more money, I need more skill, I need more knowledge. Therefore, the logical thing with that conversation is to start training yourself, okay, and getting better, getting more skills, finding out what you don't know and turning it into what you know. That's what normal human being would do. If they're still committed to that possibility,
Because she doesn't even want him to do it.
that outcome,
I mean, I don't think she's ever said
but that takes a long time and it's very incremental results. You learn a little bit more, you have a little bit more results. You change a little bit, you have a little bit different results. You get it?
Yes.
That's a long, hard process.
Yes.
Waiting till you're sufficient. Okay? Now what leadership does is acknowledge, I don't have enough.
She just recognized it.
It's a fact. I don't have enough skills, talents, or abilities to do this. And it will take me a long time, maybe more than my lifetime, to get that much knowledge, skills, and abilities to do that. Right?
Right.
Or I can focus on one skill and ability and master it, which is the following: how to create a team around it. Right? And enroll the people with the skills, talents, abilities, and resources to accomplish it.
I wasn't doing
So the only thing I need to do
I want you to feel comfortable with whatever you
is to
want.
create the game and get good at sharing it in a way that these people bring their skill, that they want to do it too. They want to accomplish it for themselves. Like they show up, I want to make that difference. And here's what I have to contribute. Even though I can contribute everything, I can contribute my building.
Located with Dad. He said,
Okay.
"That's not my dad.
So yeah, sure, you can use my building.
dad lives here at 8750.
Well, I don't have time,
He had
but I
plenty of
have
chance to do
money.
something.
Let me give you money to build,
44 years worth.
to hire the doctor.
To hire a doctor.
And my-
Okay.
my younger son brought
And the
me
only
some
thing it's
things
missing
and tried to train him.
is creating the game and enrolling people with the resources, skills, and talents to fulfill it.
I mean, I know about
So
that.
any problem you have is really an enrollment problem,
He found a place to live.
even though it may look like any other problem. It's always an enrollment problem.
He was trying to start something positive. I don't blame
It's the
him.
ability to create a team.
I'm sorry it happened that way, but that's life, Dean.
And if your team doesn't have the skills, resources, and abilities to pull it off, to make it work, enroll a bigger team.
And I need to end it.
Create a different game, a bigger game, and enroll
I can run again. I
bigger
knew
players
you
in
were
fulfilling it.
Because when the glass becomes.
Create a game that the big players are going to be interested in playing. That's the simplicity of it.
God can change something in a moment.
And it can happen in a month
And I used to
instead of a
say,
lifetime.
I didn't think of it, or feel it, or believe it, maybe is the word.
And you don't have to know anything about what you're doing. That's the beauty of it, is you never will be sufficient. Just accept it.
And I don't know if it's age,
And then go-
experience,
and
or
then-
foundation, all that.
I mean, it's a fact.
But even
Like,
somebody
I
that-
wouldn't know how
that's
to
super 44,
diagnose
44,
cancer,
doesn't
right?
Right.
And I'm not going to go to medical school to learn.
Oh my gosh.
So I can create this clinic, right?
Execute it
That-
the next morning. and
right?
two priests will show up and
How about
pray.
enrolling a doctor into making that difference into the game you're playing? It's got to be a big enough game that size person is going to want to play. That's the difference they want to make, not the difference you want to make. You've shared it with them, and they want to make that difference too. And they have certain
An Oriental girl.
things that they can contribute.
Adopted into the United States, riding a bus across.
But it's got, the bigger the game,
Seated next to her is another.
the bigger the requirements, the more they perceive they're needed.
They got to talking,
This is a Christian school, right?
yes, big restriction.
So it's how do I clearly
But it's very big.
communicate the game and powerfully enroll people into playing it with me?
Here's my name, here's this, and she said.
And what's missing is-
Horse ride, they were both adopted out of an orphanage in China.
People aren't going there.
And
They're
the girl
self-improvement.
goes to her phone and says, here's a picture of me at the orphanage, next to the slide.
They're trying to self-improve their way to success,
Next to the same slide.
not realizing they have everything's needed. They have everything needed other than enrollment.
Here's who I am, and she says, here, right next
You
to
get
you
it?
is me. Me.
How about focusing on one
Same
skill?
week from the same orphanage. At the same time, one's a year older than the other one.
See where it takes you,
Yeah.
right?
One girl says,
Huh?
"Thank God
Enrolling.
you're all over
Enrolling.
that."
No.
Which is being a
I
leader.
thought, no kidding, and there.
Leaders create teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Way to create a team is create a game and enroll people into playing it with you. It's the game that causes the team to happen, sharing the game and enrolling people in playing that game. That causes the team to happen.
Yeah.
If you get small players, you're playing a small game. You need to play a bigger game.
United States, 50,000 people at.
You can keep shrinking at
Get
it
it?
going big, but otherwise you just, there's no way. that-
The game is going
It's
to
God.
determine
It's
what
God.
players show
It's
up.
not odds, there's no odds for it. The odds
I
are.
love this.
It's the game.
There's no other explanation than God. That's the but God.
Yeah, if you build it, they'll come.
If you build it, they'll come. They'll find, you'll find them,
Yeah. He just.
right?
They'll find
Or they'll find you, like there's communication you to others and others to you. There's also communications others to others.
That's so big, so important.
You follow me?
I wrote that. I
And
wrote
this
that.
result is because your conversation, your game, okay, the game that you created with the soup kitchen found its way to the building lady.
And the person who found the building lady I have nothing to do with that.
that we had
It's,
this opportunity.
she sold the
Right.
game and the vision and the rules and everything to the lady.
Right.
And the lady found me and said, hey, so-and-so told me about the game you guys are playing.
There you go.
And
That's the way it
That
happens.
lady sold,
For any of that.
So
sold
that-
the game, enrolled somebody else.
Exactly.
You have the memory.
She was so enrolled that it was her, that she wanted to make that difference. She shared the game and enrolled other people. Now
We started talking about, you know,
that's the way you get
you
10x
know where they are, and I said, I'm.
and not incremental gain.
Yeah, I don't. But I got on the internet and found them.
If you're self-improving, you're gonna see incremental results. You're not gonna see 10 times results.
They live in some community out there.
Yeah.
It's gotta multiply, not add.
I don't know where Dawson
So the
is.
game has to start self-perpetuating itself.
So I'm gonna contact them. and all.
Yes.
They were really, really the right.
And guess what
people
happens?
To live with for 2 years or a year and a half.
All of a sudden, you've got time. And if you don't have time, then you're not enrolling.
We went through the process. There were 2 questions that alerted
Right.
the social worker.
It's a breakdown in enrollment.
Maybe we were too rigid, asked if we believe in corporal punishment. I said, yes, we spanked our kids.
Simple.
It's not very frequent. but it-
Difficult because we're not wired up that way.
Can you talk to them? I thought that's a.
Naturally.
The other one was, if they can't.
That's the way
religious background,
that's the way it happens.
none of that.
When you study great leaders,
If we didn't think Christianity was
they're not
the go, we would.
doing it.
Our kid didn't get a voice.
They've created a game, enroll people into enrolling people, then enrolling people, enrolling people into the game, and the resources sort themselves out.
We were the only one that had a kid, the rest of them were late 30s and wanted a kid. And, oh yeah, we'll take this kid, we'll take. this
Pretty
kid.
cool, huh?
Well, we wouldn't, so they all got
Yes.
kids and we're still childless on adoption. So.
I'll leave it at that.
we were set
That's the
up
core
to
of it.
talk to People about getting a child maybe from Mexico. I said, it's gotta be legal, but I don't want somebody